go with me. Something for you to see. Time to be kind, leave the madness behind. There's no better way to be. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. Come take my hand, join in the band, write what is true, the song that's in you, to be happy again. Happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathing the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. So pack up your worries, your troubles and woes, put them all behind you and close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Come sing with me. What you dream can be. Take a walk outside, slow down life's ride, so everyone can see. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. Happy again.
Being a parent, especially for the first time, with that comes a lot of self-doubt. As a dad, I just try to lead by example. When you're trying to be the best person that you can be, your kids see that and then they emulate that.
Tennessee is where I was born, and it will always be my home, where church bells ring on Sunday morn, and gospel songs aren't sung alone, with music born in every town, from mountain streams to river shore, where voices rise and roots run deep, and the chorus never ends, like a hymn the ages lend. How could you ask for more be home. With music born in every town, from mountain streams to river shore, where voices rise and roots run deep, and the chorus never ends, like a hymn the ages lend. How could you ask for more? How could you ask for more?
The book, Fredonia Bound, by SannaBlue Baker, has received positive feedback, particularly for its poignant storytelling and historical depth. The anthology contains 3 interconnected stories set after the American Civil War, focusing on themes like survival, resilience, and freedom. Notably, one story highlights Reverend Josiah Tallman of the Ebenezer African Methodist Church, who aids 2 young men fleeing from a vengeful antagonist. Reviewers have praised Baker's compelling narrative style and his ability to evoke the challenges of the Reconstruction era. The book is noted for its emotional depth and thought-provoking exploration of moral dilemmas during a tumultuous period in American history. Available on Amazon. Buy it today.
I never got a college degree. Now I'm the CEO of my own company. People want to tell me I'm one in a million, when actually I'm one of millions.
I'm putting on my thinking cap, ready to play a game, and I hope this game doesn't strain my brain. The free in Fredonia's calling, it's never quite the same. These questions keep blowing my mind, I hope that I get them in on time.
Answer quick to raise your score. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Questions and questions, just guessing is lame. I'm stacking up the answers in this trivia hall of fame. If you cannot see or hear, Gary is to blame.
Oh yeah, Gary is to blame. Don't strain your brain, it's all in fun. Gary's not counting all the ones you want. If you don't know the answer, put your thinking cap on. Give your best answer, it's all in fun. Share the link to our game. Free in Fredonia is its name. Trivia questions on subjects galore. Join the friendly competition for high score. Well, it's 6:30 here, and I'm always in fear that the questions will be fast, and I hope I don't come in last. Don't strain your brain, it's all in fun. Gary's not counting all the ones you want. If you don't know the answer, put your thinking cap on. Give your best answer, it's all in fun. Gary grins, expecting Chrissy to guess and miss, but
Wait, use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Used to hide in the shadows, kept my head down low. Banjo in the closet, didn't let it show. Malik said, come on man, let's shake up the scene. Country strings, hip-hop dreams, let's do something mean. Now I'm picking my banjo to a hip-hop beat. Spotlight on me, got them out of their seats. Didn't change who I am, just let my soul speak. A shy kid with a banjo in a brand new street. I just played on. Notes started popping, sudden fears were gone. From the back row, now I'm finally seen. A banjo and a backbeat, that's my scene. Yeah, I'm picking my banjo to a hip-hop beat. Spotlight on me, got them out of their seats. Didn't change who I am, just let my soul speak. A shy kid with a banjo, finally unique. Didn't need a spotlight, just a beat and a string. Heart still pounding, but I let myself sing. All it took was a moment and a little belief. Now I'm riding this rhythm, turning shy to relieve, yeah. Yeah, I'm picking my banjo to a hip-hop beat. Spotlight on me, got them out of their seats. Didn't change who I am, just let my soul speak. A shy kid with a banjo, finally unique.
Do you want marketing for your business or service that feels more like you're connecting with neighbors and friends? I want you to consider sponsoring the Free and Fredonia Show. Grow your business locally, build relationships, and support your community. Become a sponsor today.
There's a fly in the barn with a ball in his hands, and his name is mentioned time to time. They watched him on TV when we told the world to go pee, and Wilma was forgotten for a while. And the jukebox was golden where we used to dance, and $11.91 to find true love. But the Camelot was more, with Buford at the door, and we'd end up at the poor man's country club. And the last train is left for the gateway to the south. The big band is playing at the cave. You'll end up at Two Rivers to buy yourself some shoes to walk to Sergeant Carter's Greenwood grave. And we'll stop at Joe B's and buy us a beer, while Bill Bren makes the ladies pay. The music people come down when summer rolls around, just to hear the old time fiddles play. And the bridge on the Cumberland turns when tall boats sail, and the motorcycles run where children play. With toys by their side, they take the bikes and ride with dreams to give from those who really care. And the last train is left for the gateway to the south. The big band is playing at the Pettigo's Hardware, everything you want is there. If it's not, you really didn't need it anyhow. And the boot on the hill is walking someplace still, and the floods rise with the river's might. When we slept while the walls blew down, then woke to a brand new town, and the top spot was born that winter night. And Gander is a place where a plane went down and left a lot of sad folk behind. The flag for which they died still flies on Riverside and shows the courage of a town and the test of time. And the last train has left for the gateway to the south. The big band is playing at the cave. You'll end up at Two Rivers to buy yourself some shoes to walk to Sergeant Carter's Greenwood grave. You'll end up at Two Rivers to buy yourself some shoes to walk to Sergeant Carter's Greenwood grave. To walk to Sergeant Carter's Greenwood grave.
There's a place two rivers meet at the top of Tennessee. You hear the song about the last train gone to the town that's home to me. Now the railroad tracks go nowhere where the 10th Street Depot stands. The train shut down when the bridge turns round and the boats call out all hands. Though the wind might call my name, I know my sweet memories won't let me go. I'm on the banks of the Red River where the Cumberland flows. Are the Roxy lights still shining to show where dreams are born? Our summer dates on magic skates still on pinewood floors? Do the movies show at sunset? Are the cars there in a line? No way to lose on a Shonis cruise, finding love on a weekend night. Though the wind might call my name, I know my sweet memories won't let me go. I'm on the banks of the Red River where the Cumberland flows.
Thank you for your help, Max.
Talk to your child about hidden dangers they haven't thought of, and check out all our safety tips for caregivers at cpsc.gov.
There's a circus in the capital, it's wild as it can be. Turn on the evening news and it's a comedy. Mo is waving paperwork, Larry's lost his train of thought. Curly's got a filibuster no one ever bought. There are stooges in the Congress tripping on the marble floor, slapping sense into each other, no one knows what they're voting for. We keep hoping for solutions, but we get a slapstick show. Watch the stooges in the Congress where nothing gets done, you know. Bickering in committees, poking fingers left and right, arguing about the budget all through the night, passing notes and passing blame with a whoopee cushion sound. If they ever read the fine print, it never makes the round. There are stooges in the Congress waving gavels in the air, tumbling through the chambers with confetti in their hair. If common sense was water, they'd be dying in a drought. Watch the stooges in the Congress running up the count. Well, it's fun time on the house floor, rubber chickens at the door. No one seems to know who's in control. Wise guys run the nation, it's a pie fight situation, while the hot air blows and blows. New York, New York. They filibuster Monday, they grandstand on TV, making law. New York, New York.
When they learn something new and you can just see in their faces, it's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
My daddy'd sit me on the rail the old corral, tip his hat and tell me, son, remember what's worthwhile. A good man's word is solid, like the trigger on his gun. You treat a stranger like a friend and always help someone. He said, ride like Roy Rogers, sing like Gene Autry, stand up for what's right like the Lone Ranger did for Tonto. Be honest as Hopalong Cassidy, as steady as old Whiter. That's the cowboy code, my boy. It's how a young man learns. He showed me how to saddle up and shake a neighbor's hand. Don't brag or bully anyone, just do the best you can. Show respect for every lady, give a helping hand to kin. And if you've done a wrong, son, make it right again. Ride like Roy the cowboy code, my boy. It's how real men begin. No villain wins forever. The good guys ride at dawn. Heroes wear 100 hats, but right and wrong live on. When the credits roll at sundown, what matters most is true. It's living by the lessons that the West once taught to you. So I'll ride like Roy Rogers, sing like Gene Autry, tip my hat to strangers, help the helpless when I can. Be honest as Hopalong Cassidy, be fair as Wyatt Earp. That's the cowboy code, my boy. Let's teach it while we can. Yeah, the West is more than dust and gold. It's a way to shape a boy's soul. So ride on, son, and wear your name with pride.
Seriously? Why do you do it? You ignore the signs and the flashing lights.
That's my dad.
That's my mom behind those cones. How would you feel if that was your family? Flashing lights.
Hey everybody, get ready to have some fun. Welcome to the Free and Fredonia Show.
Come over here, I want to see you. Now listen to me, I'm not going to have that red-headed fella running around in the lobby. If you want to keep him up in your room, you'll have to keep him in a trap. You can't catch him. Who is he? It's my partner, but he don't speak. Oh, that's your silent partner. Well, anyhow, you wired me about some property. I've thought it over. Now, I can let you have 3 lots watering the front, or I can let you have 3 lots fronting the water. Now, these lots cost me $9,000, and I'm going to let you have them for $15,000, because I like you. I don't buy nothing. What? I no got no money. You got no money? I no got 1 cent. How you going to pay for your room? That's your lookout. Oh, you're just an idle roomer.
Here's your host, Gary SannaBlue Baker.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Free and Fredonia Show. It's good to see everybody, and I saw Chris's and Linda's comments about the Western. Our grandfather, he was a Western nut, and he's the one that introduced me to all those Western movies years ago. So it's in our DNA, I guess. Anyway, welcome to the show. It's the Free and Fredonia Show. The trivia subject tonight is cousins. It's family week, like I said, so tonight we're going to do with cousins. And after last night, oh my goodness, biblical uncles. If you weren't here, it was wild. Those were some pretty hard questions. Tonight is about cousins, and let me go ahead and warn you that a lot of the questions are trick questions. So think before you answer. You still got to be quick, but think about it because some are kind of tricky. Go ahead, those that are here, hit your share buttons on Facebook or YouTube. Invite all your friends, neighbors to come along and play and join us for the ride. It's going to be a fun night, and you're going to learn about cousins. Some of these questions are pretty wild. Right now, let's get started off with the word for the day.
They will have no fear of bad news. Their hearts are fear of bad news. Their hearts are steadfast, trusting in the Lord. Psalm 112:7. A heart anchored in God stays calm even when headlines aren't.
All right, we got a new word for the day format, so I hope y'all like it. We're constantly changing. I keep warning, people tell me, why do you change things when you get it working so good? Because there's always a better way of doing it, and I'm always looking for the better way. So, stay with me for the ride. Right now, let's get Gloria to remind us how to play the game.
Welcome to the free in Fredonia Show. It's going to be lots of fun with Fredonia Show. It's going to be lots of fun with interesting trivia questions on a variety of subjects. The way you play is the question will be posted on screen with 4 possible answers. You'll have 10 seconds after the question is read to choose the answer you think is correct and type in the correlating number in the comment section. After you post your choice, give Gary a few seconds to tabulate the answers, and the correct response will be noted before advancing to the next question. The high score and winner gets bragging rights and will be posted after the show. Good luck. Now here's Gary.
All right, here we go with cousins. Janie just posted that she's at the soccer game. She's going to try to play at soccer game. So y'all watch her. I appreciate everybody showing up tonight and playing. If I hadn't said hello to you, Chris, Linda, Bill, I saw you here earlier. I can't see all of you scrolling so fast. Anyway, appreciate everybody here. Let's hope everything is working. I've changed it just a little bit to where I can see better. In other words, I made my screen bigger. There we go. Where I can read it. It's horrible when you get older and your eyes start to fail. But I'm here. Oh, there's Leanne. I knew you were around there somewhere. Cousins. Now, like I said, some of these questions are kind of tricky. So you're going to have to think about it a little bit. Here we go. First question is, what's the relationship between 2 people who share a grandparent? Second cousins, half siblings, great aunts or uncles, first cousins. What's the relationship between 2 people who share a grandparent? Second cousins, half siblings, great aunts, uncles, first cousins. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Like I said, some of these are worded in a way to maybe try to confuse you. Anyway, this is the first question. I hope everybody had a good day today. I don't know. I stepped outside. It was first cousins, everybody. I know I got a whistle around here somewhere. It was placed in my hand. There we go. First cousins. Sure. Remember, this show is about cousins. Keep that in mind. It helps you, I think, in some of these questions. All right. Here we go. Which famous TV show featured cousins named Will and Carlton? Was it The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Full House, Friends, or Family Matters? Which famous TV show featured cousins named Will and Carlton? Fresh Prince, Full House, Friends, or Family Matters? Put your answers in the comments section. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I hope you've noticed I put the comment section on the plain board. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work, but maybe it will help you if you get stumped on an answer and give you somebody to copy. Hey, Paula, you're the one I didn't say hello to a while ago. I saw you earlier. Glad you're with us. I hope Stephanie's feeling better. Fresh Prince. Everybody got it right. I saw where Stephanie had some dental work. That looked like it would be painful. Anyway, glad you're with us. Third question coming up on cousins. First cousins share how many grandparents? 2, 1, none, or 4? First cousins share how many grandparents? 2, 1, none, or 4? Think that one over carefully. Janie, I don't see how you can concentrate if you're at a soccer game. Is Maggie playing? Is she in the game? We might be able to turn this into a sports show. Broadcast the game. I bet we can do that. We need to figure out how to do that, Janie. First cousins share how many grandparents? 2. Linda and Chris thought that one through. Think about it. First cousins. All right. Let's move on to question 4 on cousins. Here we go. Listen, what do you call the child of your parents' cousin? Third cousin, step cousin, second cousin, or half cousin? This is one of those trick questions I was telling you about. What do you call the child of your parents' cousin? Their child. Third cousin, step cousin, second cousin, or half cousin? Leanne, don't push the button unless you mean to push it. You are responsible for your own button pushing. What's the child of your parents' cousins? Second cousin, Bill and Janie. Bill and Janie. Got it right. Y'all, the rest of you didn't. Here we go with the 5th question. In genetics, what percentage of DNA do first cousins typically share? 6.25, 50%, 25%, 12.5%. In genetics, what percentage of DNA do first cousins typically share? 6.25, 50%, 25%, or 12.5? Time is up. Leanne's bragging. She got something right. Nobody got it right. Oh, my goodness. Everybody went with 25%. First cousins. Think about that. 12.5%. There I go to the leaderboard. Mr. Bill Hoy, look at that. He knows about cousins. And I can actually see the points now that I have changed it on my screen. This is really good. I can tell what's going on. Anyway, check out where you are. This is the 5th question, so we got plenty of time. But I'm proud of Mr. Bill Hoy. All right, let's get back to cousins. This is interesting. A lot of this stuff I actually did not know. There are a few things I don't know, and I do say that publicly. Here we go. Question 6. Which Shakespeare play features cousin Beatrice and Hero? Othello, Much Ado About Nothing, Macbeth, or Hamlet? Which Shakespeare play features cousins Beatrice and Hero? Was it Othello, Much Ado About Nothing, Macbeth, or Hamlet? Anybody a Shakespeare fan? We are missing a few. Sharon is not with us, and Kat's not with us. They stay pretty busy. All right, here we go. Much Ado About Nothing. Linda got that right. Linda, I didn't know you were a Shakespeare fan. I think you're just a good guesser. But anyway, you got it right. All right, here we go. Question 7. Can first cousins legally marry in most U.S. states? Yes, only with permission, only after age 30, or no? Can first cousins legally marry in most U.S. states? Yes, only with permission, only after age 30, or no? Linda, you posted Steve in the comment section. What does that mean? Was Steve married to his cousin? Can first cousins legally marry in most U.S. states? No, that was a joke. No, first cousins can't marry. But 84% of you got it right. All right, here we go. That's a trick question, too. This is question 8 on cousins. Who would have thought? My Big Fat Greek Wedding features a large extended family full of what? Uncles, neighbors, cousins, or brothers? My Big Fat Greek Wedding features a large extended family full of what? Uncles, neighbors, cousins, or brothers? That is a funny, funny movie if you haven't seen that one. It's a good movie. All right, get your answers in. And I've been meaning to tell you about the next line. We got some really good suggestions on continuing the song, so we'll talk about that later on. But that's going to be a really, really good song, and I appreciate everybody participating in it that does. Cousins, Big Fat Greek Wedding full of cousins. Everybody got that right. All right, question 9. Here we go. Cousin It is a character for which spooky TV family? The Munsters, the Addams Family, Scooby-Doo, or Dark Shadows? Cousin It is a character from which spooky TV family? Remember that? The Munsters, the Addams Family, Scooby-Doo, or Dark Shadows? Get your answer in there quickly. Cousin It. I think, actually, if I'm not mistaken, the actor who played Cousin It died not too long ago. The Addams Family. Cousin It. Remember Cousin It running around? That was a pretty wild show for its time. Question 9. Here we go with question 10 coming up. Everything seems to be clicking pretty good today. What relation is your cousin's child to you? Second cousin, nephew, great niece, first cousin once removed. What relation is your cousin's child to you? Second cousin, nephew, great niece, first cousin once removed. Once again, this is would be a great topic around the break room at work. When the conversation starts to lag, ask them if they know about what relationship would your cousin's child is to you. Something to talk about. Water cooler talk. That's if you have nothing else to talk about. First cousin once removed. Leanne and Janie. They got a slew of cousins, so they know about that. All right, that's question 10. Let me pause it here. Go to the leaderboard. Mr. Bill was in the lead. All right. Look at Linda. Oh, look at the points. What is that? A 59-point difference between Linda and Janie, between second and first place. So that's great. All right, this is a tight game.
Cousins. Cousin Eddie appears in which comedy film series? National Lampoon's Vacation, Meet the Parents, Home Alone, Cheaper by the Dozen. Cousin Eddie appears in which comedy film series? Vacation, Meet the Parents, Home Alone, Cheaper by the Dozen. That's another great film icon. It's a very funny movie. All right. Let's see what. Let me get this whistle ready. Yeah, there you go. Everybody got it right. Funny movie. Do y'all like having the comment section where you can see it? Is that helpful? Or does that distract you? Answer in the comment section. Question 12. Cousins is a song released in 2009 by which indie rock band? Was it Vampire Weekend, The Strokes, Imagine Dragons, or Arctic Monkeys? Cousins is a song released in 2009. Vampire Weekend, The Strokes, Imagine Dragons, or Arctic Monkeys. And I got to admit, I'm not familiar with this song. 2009 indie rock? Nope, not in my playlist. But it's obviously it was famous enough to get in this trivia game, so might be worth a listen. Vampire Weekend. Leanne, oh yeah, Leanne knows that. Leanne knows that kind of music. She's kind of an indie rock girl herself. Leanne, what can't you see? Are you looking at the screen? Here, let me get on with the game, Leanne. Cousin Skeeter was a puppet character on which network? Was it PBS Kids, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, or Cartoon Network? Cousin Skeeter was a puppet character on which network? PBS, Nickelodeon, Disney, or the Cartoon Network? Cousin Skeeter. Did you ever think there would be so many questions about cousins? Excuse me. Never really came up. All right, Nickelodeon, Leanne and Linda. Been watching Nickelodeon, looks like. Is Nickelodeon still on the air? I don't even know. Nickelodeon. Let's go on to question 14 about cousins. Janie, you need to give us a score update on Maggie. Kissing cousins refers to relatives who are siblings, not related at all, married, close enough to be affectionate. Kissing cousins refers to relatives who are siblings, not related at all, married, close enough to be affectionate. Kissing cousins. I think, was there a movie by that name? What was it? Or is that a song by Elvis Presley? Who remembers? I bet Bill Hoy would remember that. I know he's got to be an Elvis fan. Kissing cousins. Close enough to be affectionate. Kissing cousins. Okay. 84%. Excuse me a minute. Got choked up on that one. Here we go. Question 15. The Country Cousin is an Oscar-winning cartoon from which studio? Warner Brothers, Walt Disney Studio, Pixar, or DreamWorks? The Country Cousin is an Oscar-winning cartoon from which studio? Warner Brothers, Walt Disney, Pixar, or DreamWorks? Are you familiar with The Country Cousin? It won an Oscar. Time's up. Hope you got your answer in. This was a tight game. Country Cousin was produced by Walt Disney. Linda and Bill. Did y'all actually see that movie or did you just guess? Let me pause it here and we're going to go to the leaderboard. Check it out. Linda is still in the lead with Bill. Looks like about a 600-point difference. All right, back to the game. Carry on. Got to get them all right. This is close. Excuse me. Cousin Oliver was added late in which classic sitcom run? The Brady Bunch, I Love Lucy, Happy Days, or Cheers? Cousin Oliver. Paula, you're not always last. Cousin Oliver was added late in which classic sitcom run? Paula, you probably know this answer here. The Brady Bunch, I Love Lucy, Happy Days, or Cheers? Excuse me, can't get my throat to clear up. There we go. I've been talking too much. And I've been by myself most of the day, so that tells you something about me. The Brady Bunch. Bill, look at you. Bill, the Brady Bunch guy. All right, where are you, Chris? Are you still out there? Question 17 coming up here. Cousin Vinny helps his nephew in court in which movie? My Cousin Vinny, Legally Blonde, Aaron Brockovich, A Few Good Men. Listen carefully. Cousin Vinny helps his nephew in court. Which movie? My Cousin Vinny, Legally Blonde, Aaron Brockovich, or Few Good Men. I'm going to get this whistle ready. So don't y'all disappoint me. There you are, Chris. I thought you'd run off. I'm glad you stayed with me. I hope you're doing well, Chris. My Cousin Vinny. Everybody got it right. Last time my nephew Chris came through, I think I had COVID. I'm surprised he didn't get it. I'm glad he didn't, but it wasn't a very pleasant visit for him, I don't think. I'm sorry I couldn't entertain you, Chris. Here we go. Question 18. Cousin Greg is a fan favorite character on which HBO drama? Westworld, Succession, Game of Thrones, or Euphoria? Are any of y'all HBO drama fans? Cousin Greg, he's a character on this series. Westworld, Succession, Game of Thrones, or Euphoria? Cousin Greg. Get your answer in. Now, I think I've got everything set up to where I can tell you about right the next line on the end of the game. So I did want to go over it just a few seconds, let you know how we stand. Succession. Looky there, Paula. Look at Paula. Paula's HBO drama queen. Congratulations. Here we go. Question 19 on cousins. Second cousins share which common ancestors? Siblings, parents, great-grandparents, grandparents. Second cousins, like I guess Ashley would be a second cousin to Leanne Janie. Second cousins share which common ancestors? Siblings, parents, great-grandparents, or grandparents? Second cousins. Everybody's getting their answers in. They're coming in this time. Great grandparents. Leanne and Linda. Looks like Leanne and Linda got that. I thought Janie got in there too. Janie, why aren't you showing up on that? Did you get your answer in on time, or is something soccer? Anyway, question 20. This is the last question. Cousin marriage is most commonly practiced in which region? Scandinavia, North America, Middle East, or Alabama? No, I'm sorry. No, East Asia. Cousin marriage is most commonly practiced in which region? Scandinavia, North America, Middle East, or East Asia? I didn't even know there was such a thing. Cousin marriage. They marry their cousins. I guess there's a shortage. Oh, I don't know why they would do that. I guess it's just their custom. Anyway, we're going to find out where in the Middle East, Leanne. So y'all can, anybody wants to marry their cousin, that's where they need to go. All right, that's the last question. We're going to go to the leaderboard and see who's got bragging rights on today's program. And look at Linda. And Bill, he's like 600 points, which is pretty close. But y'all really did well. So everybody congratulate Linda on winning the game on cousins. All right, let me flip a switch here. I want to go over and show you. These are 2 suggestions on what the next lines for this song is going to be. And I just hate to vote on it because I think they're both really good lines. So what I would like to do is just include them, make them verse 2 or 3 in this song. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm making an arbitrary decision to do that because I like it. I like them. And I want to include that. So having said that, that will give us 3 verses. So we need a bridge. That's what we're going to work on next. And we need a chorus. So we want a bridge about childhood memories, and we want a chorus about childhood memories. Go to the Facebook page, Free and Fredonia page, put down your suggestion, and we're going to have a good song about childhood memories. And I'm going to contribute some stuff too. I'm going to write some stuff for childhood memories. It's going to be good. All right. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for playing along. I'll see you. Come on back tomorrow night, and we'll do it again. And y'all have a safe night and good day tomorrow, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.